Yo, please, camera, stop glitching. I'm not even using camera, and my audio is glitching. Just because, like, for some reason that I really don't understand, I have a issue that my camera has something called buffering, and when it uses buffering, it uses a buffer to keep my image, but it can't really keep my image on real time by some reason, I guess. Like, it can, but for some really specific reason, like the microphones between my microphones, which is my headset, and my microphone and the camera's microphone, usually like they can get along, so they just screw up each other. And once that happens, my camera like freezes, and because my camera has frozen, my audio also glitches, like frozen for a second, freezes for a second. But hopefully the audio is a little bit better. It's probably not good. I did bought a microphone because I plan to share some knowledge recording videos with decent audio, but since I'm on Linux and I'm not really good on Linux for drives, like microphone drives. On Windows I have Realtek, which is pretty easy to install and it has really good quality, so usually works. But here on Linux, I tried my best here using noise suppression and stuff like that, so the microphone could at least looks a little bit better. And like, but looks is not a good word, right? But you would be listening to it a little bit better. So the microphone is now being used, so you're probably not listening to a really noisy thing in the background, which was my microphone on the headset. It has the background noise, so now it shouldn't be, or at least not that high. So today, pretty much today specifically, is 22 of March of 2021, which means today I complete 20 years, and now I'm 20 years old. Since I stopped using Facebook, and I think that's the main reason, not many people remember that today is my birthday. Actually, my father, my mother, and my grandma remembered. Yeah, pretty much like 4 people remembered my birthday today. 2 of them were my parents, and other were parents as well. So friends don't really remember my birthday, which is, I remember last year I was really feeling really bad because of that. I was feeling really bad, like fuck, no one remembers my birthday. And last year I was still using Facebook, so people actually would still have the thing like saying on the start of the day, like, yeah, today is Gabriel's birthday. But last year I was really mad because of that, because I felt like I had no friends. And on that year, I don't feel like I have a bunch of friends. I don't feel like I have friends at all. But I don't feel bad for it anyways, for some reason. So, 20 years old, right? Now it starts like maybe this video will be for a future version of me, so I really talk to the future me a lot. And I've done that already, like past 4 years. When I entered Liberato, which was my high school, I did a video and I did write some text. I did wrote some stuff for the future version of me, because I was really unconfident that I was really like, I can't do anything, I'm just stupid. Which back then it was true. So it's pretty cool to do stuff like that. So the current day that I became 20 years old, I can definitely say something really good. I had the best meal of my life, and that's crazy. My mother just prepared stroganoff, and it was truly the best thing I've ever eaten in my entire life. Ever ate? I don't know. Ate, right? My English is a little bit better than last year, I think, especially because of, well, it's plus 1 year of credits, right? So, My English is okay. I don't really pretend to do anything. I'm not willing. Pretending is different. I'm not willing on doing any like type of course or specialization on English. I think I could learn a lot if I would actually use it more often with people. I only do that with myself, which is the reason I don't really learn new words, but I do practice the ones I know. But on the current day, I'm doing the best I can for a lot of things. I've been working. Uh, I'm working really hard, so I learned a bunch of things about software engineering. Things like software engineering in general, like you know everything on the back end. Now learning things on the front end, learning CSS, HTML, JavaScript. I didn't start it right, okay, but I will start it soon because I think my company needs that, so I have to learn. Also, we're doing things like with logs. We'll be doing Docker, Kubernetes, stuff like really general software engineering. And meanwhile, I'm also trying to learn ML, so machine learning, of course. While I learn machine learning, something that I really would like to learn would be ML ops, but I can't really learn any machine learning ops or machine learning development if I don't work with that. So I'm really willing to work with in my company on or in another company that would actually use it in the future maybe. But meanwhile, I do software engineering for working, I do machine learning for myself, I do read papers, I do write code with PyTorch. Um, I'm willing to learn Vim. Uh, I'm starting to learn it. I already know like really basics of that, like truly basics. I know how to write, delete, copy, paste, go to some line, replace things, go visual, save it, delete it, and it's really basic stuff. I don't really know much Starface. But also, I'm doing my math degree meanwhile, so I'm doing a bunch of things in parallel, and I hope that's good. I mean, now it really seems like the right thing to do. And it's been a little bit lonely because I think most people don't really want to work on themselves the way I do. And people have their reasons, of course. Some people just want to leave, but I really would like to be living like a really decent life with a lot of knowledge the earlier I could do. Like, if I could make a, like, if I could see myself in 5 years, I would like to be in another country. I would like to have my degree, my math degree, of course. I would like to have it already, and I would like to know a bunch of machine learning, and I would I would like to be like capable of working with top machine learning, like not top level like PhD scientists or researchers, but working on top like company level and designing stuff, designing architecture, writing the models, working that in production, like making difference in people's life while having my math degree and living in a decent country. Something I really would like to have is more friends. I feel like right now I have no friends. It's truly sad. I mean, I talk to some people, but I can't really tell them my friends because I don't, I don't know. It's hard. Like I do have friends, but I don't talk that often to them, and really, I really feel like if I don't call them, they won't call me, and it's really weird. But I don't really care about them. So yeah, that's it. That's my 20 years. Um, it was a pretty good day. Not many people remembered about me other than my parents, but I think because it's so important. Like, it doesn't matter if people remember me or not right now. Right now, it doesn't matter, but I don't think it will ever matter. But like, I trust myself that in the future, more people will remember about my birthday. Being them friends or being them like random people, I don't know. I would like to more people remember me. Like, it's something I say I don't care, because I don't care if people don't remember, but I would pretty much like if they do. That's different. But I've grew up a lot since last year, I would say, and it's been quite difficult. Like, pandemic never comes to an end, and because of that, it's really hard to me to feel stuff, you know. Right now I'm not feeling anything. Sometimes I feel hyped because I'm learning something really cool, but often I don't feel anything, and I can't really like take a vision of the future. But I'm trying to take every of these. Like, I don't use social media anymore. I don't play games anymore, which is crazy, right? I never thought I could do that. I would play League of Legends all day, like 8 hours a day, every day. Even in the days I worked, I would sleep like 5 hours in order to play League a lot. That's crazy. But I don't have to play it anymore, and I don't feel like I want to play it. Yep. Life is crazy. I would like to be someone. Like, I really would love to be someone. And to be someone, I mean that I would really like to feel that I know stuff and that I'm making difference. And that I could teach people. And then, like, for me right now, it literally feels like I'm trying to grind myself in order to someday meet people that are doing the same as I do. Maybe they're doing that in groups or something, but I really want to meet people that are actually like crazily smart. People that I will say something like, "This is the smartest person I've ever met." I mean, I probably won't say that because I've already met a bunch of people who are old, and old people tend to know more things because they have degrees, they have PhDs, they've studied physics their entire life or stuff like that. But for now, it's like, it's kind of sad because it seems greedy and it seems like that I'm selfish. But when I say that I'm the smartest person I know, it's true, and I don't like it. Like, potentially I am the smartest person I know. There's a bunch of people that are older than me and that knows way more than I do just because they lived more. But potentially learning new stuff and being capable of doing things in the future, I'm definitely the one and only that I know. Which is, again, might sound selfish, might sound like that I am really, I don't know, arrogant or some stuff like that, but it's true. Like, it's sad, but it's true. People that I work are really just standard. People that I know working are just standard. For now, pretty much I'm just standard looking for people who are not standard, and that makes me feel really bad. Although I don't feel I'm the same pace as this standard, so that's why I don't consider myself bad. I'm really trying to have my pace and do my stuff on my own way. But it's pretty sad. I really would love to be able to talk to someone which would be highly interested on doing something on that world. My friends, since I just left that circle, are like, let's play games the entire day. Let's play League of Legends. Let's play, I don't know, let's play any games. Let's play games the entire day. Some of them are working, but they don't will to promote. They don't will to do more stuff better. They don't will to change. Like, some people are just like comfortable earning some money. Others are just weird and don't have a job, but also they like are crying because they don't have it, but also they don't do anything to have it. So it's pretty weird. So my circle of friends is actually that, which is really sad. I don't like that. That's why I don't really talk to them that much. But it's incredibly sad for me, for feeling that I don't deserve on that, but also having to wake up every day and having to live with that type of person. And because of that, I have to accept that I'm just a standard as well. Because if I wasn't, I wouldn't be on that environment, right? If I was like exceptional, if I was really good, I wouldn't be with like generic people. That's true. And because of that, I work. I work every day. I study math every fucking day. I go to YouTube to watch stuff that I didn't learn on my high school or on the primary school. I don't know. Sometimes I just go like, oh, I didn't know it, and I think I should know it for like 10 years already, but I don't know. I might check that video, which is 30 minutes long, but whatever. I will just have knowledge. So knowledge is pretty important for me. So although I have that mindset and I work like that, still every day I work on that environment of sadness. So I think it's normal for someone who's starting to be like that. But I would really be happy if in 5 years you wouldn't be on that situation. I would really be happy if you have met with like extraordinary people. If you would met with people that you see and you would say like, bro, I would start a company with that person because she's so smart. I don't will on creating startups and stuff like that. Not now. I mean, I know it's pure stress, right? Like everything you will have with a startup, especially in the country where I live, will be literally a bunch of stress, and often you would not be doing anything relevant. So, but I would like to meet people that are relevant and that are exceptional, extraordinary, because if I would meet that people, I would know that I changed my environment. But right now, everyone I know is like doing the most generic type of life, and I really don't like them. But I'm just 20 years old as well. Everything could be just wrong thoughts right here. Everything could be a bunch of shit, but yep. It's really sad. It's sad because I don't want to be generic that way. But when I ask for a raise, I don't get it. Even if I save like a lot of money to the company, that means I'm generic. Maybe they are just stupid. Maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. I'm planning to find it out in the next few months. So, a lot of things makes me doubt myself. Like, am I good enough? Like, if I was good enough, I would be working with machine learning and earning money for it already. Maybe I would have a company. Maybe I would have a website. Like, a bunch of things could happen if I actually was good. But maybe I'm just not good right now, but in 1 year or in 6 months, then I'll just be good enough to start and get out of it. So I don't know where in a time will be the point where I will be able to get out of it. Like, to leave all these really sad reality of mediocrity type of life. What is mediocrity? Like, if you live in Brazil and you're a software engineer and you work with programming and you have like 20 years of experience and you're earning like 10k, 20k, and it's just good for you, that's mediocrity for me. I don't even know if that's the way you pronounce it, but for me, that's bad. Like, that just means you're a completely generic person. You just earn money to develop stuff because you're working with that for 20 years in a market where actually even dumb people get in and are considered genius. Because my country, like 99 of my country don't know basic math. That's a real statistic. So if you work and you are like, oh, but I'm a senior software engineer, and you don't will to learn more stuff, statistics, machine learning, hardware related, like, you're literally doing the same stuff and you're comfortable with because you earn money. That's the type of, I don't know, I really hate that type of mindset. Because you just get to the point where you're good on what you wanted and people will pay for you until you're dead. But yeah, as long as you're earning money, it's okay, because you're no longer willing to do anything. You're just living your life. Maybe you're just having some fun with your couple, like a wife or a husband, and you're just good with that, right? That's such a shit type of thinking. You just stop growing because you are already senior or stuff like that. I really hate that people, and I'm surrounded by them. That's pretty sad. I'm surrounded by that on every area. Not only on computer science, not only where I work, not only on every company or startup where I work. They're all like that. And it's so fucking sad. Like, no one wants to be changing things. And I think that's normal. Maybe I just want you to change things, and in 1 year it'll be like, bro, chill. You won't ever be able to change the thing, so why are you trying it? I don't know. But just like, that's just how I feel right now. I hope in 5 years you will be good enough so you won't be sitting your ass right where you are right now. Maybe you'll have an apartment, maybe you'll have a house, maybe you'll have a girlfriend, maybe you'll have a wife, maybe you'll be alone, but please don't be on this fucking same place you are right now, just earning more money. This is sad. This is shit life. This is not how things were supposed to be. This is just generic. This is just mediocre. This is just bad. Don't be like everyone else. Don't work for fucking only money. Working for knowledge. Work for people to change the world, to pick up our knowledge and take it even higher, so other generations will have even higher knowledge and they can take it even higher. So someday we'll do something really cool with that. Maybe we will already be doing something really cool with that. I don't know. By the way, I just bought the microphone. Hopefully it's good, but I think it's really trash. Eventually I'll start doing stuff with that, like recording videos, but yeah, I just can't do that right now because I'm not really good, either on editing, either on the contents I would like to present. I think I know decently about convolutional neural networks, although right now I can't really write my own ResNets. I can't really write my own efficient nets. So I'm not really good. I just know concepts. I can write basic nets with convolutions, max pooling, values, putting LSTM layers, pulling GRU layers, stuff like that, but I don't have deep knowledge either about basics like convolutional neural networks. How could I know about transformers, natural language processing, generative adversarial networks, and the GANs? How can I know about them? How can I pursue that knowledge and make it even better if I don't understand the basics? That's why I'm trying to do everything at the same time, because I have to work 8 hours a day so I can pay my degree. So I do math, and hopefully in 5 years you will have the math degree, you will have decent software engineering, and really the thing I would like the most is that you would be having experience with machine learning jobs and not software engineering. Software engineering is past work. Software engineering is just that. Like, people will keep doing that, but that's just the past. Software engineering is just normal. Everything has been done with software engineering. Now we will use data, and we will pick data, create models, and predict data. That will be the new software engineering. That's so obvious, but people are like, no, I want to do that because I already earn 10K a month to do nothing more than doing everything I've done in the past 20 years. But not a talk, actually. Another talk. Have a good day, bro. Hopefully this is decent, and for you, if you're watching that and you didn't send me a happy birthday, don't mind about that. I really don't care about that anymore. Actually, I didn't expect anyone would remember it, so really, don't be sad or thinking that I am feeling lonely or something. I am feeling lonely, but that's just okay. I didn't really expect anyone would remember my birthday. But now I'm 20. Happy birthday to me. Yay. Have a good week, bro.